Hello, chat. How's it going? Let Microsoft Teams know your precise location. No. No, I don't want to do that, actually. Hey, what's good? How's it going? Hello, Donovan. Hello, Motion. Hello, The Flicks Knight. Hello, Sturm. Hello, Phantom. What's good? What's good? Mon Perry, how we doing? And Donovan White on the Twitch side of things. How we doing? How we doing? What's good? Shitpiss. How we doing? Walliets. Hello, Linky. Hello, 272 Rated. How is it going? And Slothy oh my goodness, how are we all doing? Was good. So, I've been making a teeny tiny little bit of progress. I've been doing some stuff, chat. I've been doing a little bit of stuff. So, my sloth is now level 82. I am Heart of the Forest 4, about 60.7% of the way to Heart of the Forest 5. Gonna kill myself after reading that, that's good to know. Done a bit of this, done a bit of that. I need to claim some contests here and there. We now have 233,000 mangrove collection. Just to put that into perspective, I'm only at 386,000 fig log collection. We have about 500, well no, not quite 500. We have about 400 and something sweep. We have a Mythic David's Cloak, full groovy on here. We got this. We've got a Moonglade Helix Chopper. And I didn't buy that, I crafted it because I started work on my Helix collection. I've been doing a lot. I've been busy. Let me just say that. I've been busy last night. I've been up to a lot of bits and pieces. Let me claim both of these. And I need to go and check whether I have a contest in Taurus or not. I don't remember. I don't remember whether I had a contest going in Taurus or not. So give me a second. I'm under a bridge right now. Why? I have two. Yippee! Now, these guys are great. You want to know why? Because the coupons are worth good money. Oh my goodness. 1.2 million coin. 1.1 million coins for doing basically nothing. Oh yeah. That's what we like to see. I'm not going to use either of them, actually. Let me just sell all of that. Hell yeah. That is huge. So yeah, I've been doing a little tiny bit of work. Just a little tiny bit of work. Look, Chad, we even have 439 sweep on Helix trees. I don't have any of the Helix attributes unlocked at all. Is the new update good? I like it. Holy RNG, by the way. But yeah, I do not have a single Helix attribute unlocked, so I'd say we're doing pretty well over here. That said, that doesn't really matter, because today's glaciate hunting anyway. Like, for the most part, I'm doing almost all of my foraging off-stream. We're going to be starting Rift in a few days. I'm just going to say that. We're going to be... Do you remember what net worth you did Blaze Slayer? 18 billion, maybe? Something, yeah, maybe around 18 billion. Although, then again, Blaze Slayer was technically more expensive back... Blaze Slayer was a lot more expensive back then than it is now. Like, max gear in Blaze back then was, like, 60 billion. Now it's only, like, 20. Do your squads? Give me a second. Like, it's very different. Oh! Blaze Slayer on your speedrun net worth. Maybe, like, 2 billion? 1.5? Yeah, like, maybe 1.5 billion-ish. I mean, it doesn't matter because you can't follow that as a guide anyway. You can't do Blaze Slayer with that gear now anyway. And also, why would you want to? As a genuine question, why would you want to? What mod shows sweep in chat? It's not a mod. That is the swoop menu, and you just turn on sweep details. Anyway, how are we doing on squats? Squats on the chair. Bet. Got tasty cat food? Double you. But Rift. Why Rift? Because money. What command / tree gifts? Oh shit. Something's wrong with my chair. Something's wrong with my chair. Something's a little broken. Do you want a few Blaze levels? 4.8 builds. Flow from 5 Crimson, 1 build G-Drag. Should I take a look at it? Just for maybe 5 or 6? I mean, you could, but my question still kind of comes down to, why would you bother? Like, it's... like, that is a genuine question of just, why would you actually bother? Because, unfortunately, I mean, it's kind of there's no point to it. You want to know my top 3 colors? I mean, yeah, sure, go for it. Current playtime? Oh. 18.58 hours. Any other challenges to do like the Clover Helmet thing? Probably not. It looks really fun. You don't have the gear to make Blaze fun. Your bosses will be probably about just over a minute long. Like, party for Ghost Site? Probably. Your bosses will probably be just over a minute long, unfortunately. I mean, fair enough on the XP side of things. I'll be completely honest with you. There is no reason to do Blaze until you have a lot of gear. Simply because it doesn't serve a purpose. There's no useful items you get from Blaze. It's a little bit of Skyblock XP, but there's significantly faster ways to get said Skyblock XP. It's kind of just... The main purpose of Blaze's existence is money. And it doesn't make that either early on. You gonna spend time in the Rift? Not today. We will be starting Rift soon, though. Anyways, to stop non-water crops from decaying. Not as far as I'm aware. I don't know, really. Chat. I can't remember. I can't remember how many people is max party size for Glaciate. Actually, thinking about it, I want to say it's 3, but I could be wrong. Which comes down to: is there any singular individual who wishes to what moneymaker method? Probably Puffs. Puff or Vampire, I think. Vampire wouldn't be a bad option to do. You gonna try and do Tiny Dancer? Fuck no. Waste of time. Oh. Massive waste of my time. There's like, there's just no good reason. What makes money from Vamp? The drops. Is this fucking lolly ASMR? Oh no, it's Shy Yandere roommate. Okay, fair enough. That makes more sense now. Hold on, let me just, there we go. As long as this guy can't hit them, all's good. The mirror room's really fun. I agree the mirror room's fun. There's no reason for me to do Tiny Dancer. If the server lags, then it just takes longer than it needs to. It's just kind of a waste of time, really. That wasn't me. I'm aware. That is fine. There we go. Is Vampire Slayer still relevant? I mean, it doesn't make 80 million coins an hour anymore. You're gonna do Tiny Dancer but not the tally. Well, I mean, you can't. You've got to do Tiny Dancer to progress through the Rift, obviously. Well, you've got to do the dance room to progress through the Rift. Tiny Dancer is the talisman. Dance room is the activity. You don't have the choice about whether you do it or not. I wonder if you can still get loot share from. I wonder if this still gives loot share. I know it doesn't do damage. Like I know it doesn't actually do any damage to them, but it used to get loot share from it. So I wonder if that still works. I kind of love how we're all just in, I'm gonna turn down the game sounds a bunch. Kind of love how we're all just in What's his name? Strong drag. I mean, it looks like it kind of does. I guess a little bit. It looks like it gets loot share. Think we got too many people now. But I don't know. I don't know. I think there's a decent chance we have too many people now. And that actually, I don't know. Actually, we seem to be maybe all right. We seem to be about all right. How we doing for combat XP? 45% of the way to Heart 5. Not bad, not bad. Not bad. Not bad. What are these activities? Money in combat. Is this a spoken word song? No, it's, Shy Yandere Roommate ASMR. Requested by Shitpiss. Uh-huh. And nobody skipped it. So, is what it is. Not much I can do here. Thank you. That shit made it 4 minutes in, by the way. That shit got in, like, 4 minutes into it. When you doing harp? Maybe later. Ain't getting loot share at all. Well, I mean, I did say that there's too many people here. We should be fine now. Exclamation song doesn't work, but it is are you gonna be my girl by Jet. Bark, please. No, thank you. I will pass. I may not have much, but I do still have some dignity. Are you willing to pay for it? 50 bits. Ooh, you drive a hard bargain, my friend. You drive a hard bargain. That is a good deal. That is a good deal right there. I don't know. I might have to take that one. Will you get frustrated when me constantly ask nonsense questions? No, I'm pretty used to it. I get frustrated when people ask for advice and then ignore the advice. And continue asking the same question over and over again. That's when I get frustrated. But I mean, outside of that, I'm not that bad. I'm pretty chill. So I can continue asking stupid questions? Yes. Of course. Bark now. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. For Blaze, Infernal Crimson versus Crown of Avarice. Crown of Avarice. Stupid questions like this? Yes. Are you miserable right now? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty happy at the moment, I'll be real. I could be wrong. Like, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. I think they should make Blaze Slayer buff all the other Slayers. I mean... maybe. What job are you thinking of applying to? One that pays money? What makes Crown of Avarice better? The amount of additive damage that you have. So, for example, all attributes are additive damage, as an example here. And they all buff Crown of Avarice. More damage attributes you have, the better the crown will be. To answer that question. Yo, Pastor Simona, what's good, what's good, what's good? Was good. What mod do you use to get hand animation? That would be No Frills. Did you see my message? I did not, I'm afraid. I missed it. That is my bad. Is this a new profile? Nope, this is the same profile. I just decided to reset my Skyblock level and everything else that I own. You know, it's kind of like prestiging. Tomorrow, flying to Italy. What about you? I'm not flying to Italy, that's for sure. But I'm doing pretty damn good. How are you doing? Holy shit. Yo, that's actually pretty sick. I hope you have a great time in Italy. I have been to Italy a grand total of once, and it was great. It is a wonderful country. Why did you reset your profile? Oh, you took that seriously. My bad. You were, I know what /yeet does. Oh my goodness. I am lying to you. I did not reset my profile. This is a new profile, yes. I didn't? Well, you see, I know what /yeet does because I've done it before. Why are you lying to me? You're mean. Because I find it funny when people ask, is this a new profile, when it is obviously a new profile. If you know, I live my life by the single rule of ask stupid questions, get stupid answers. How would I know that? It could be bingo. Which is a new profile. And the title says speedrunning to Infernal KUUDRA. So why would it be bingo? Glacier is more combat XP. What's /yeet? Do it and find out. I live by my father's code, the code of Harry. Maybe it's your first time playing. You've been in this stream before, I know you have. I know this isn't your first time in the stream. I've seen your name before. Yeah, bingo is also over, but... What's the best mob to hunt right now? Probably Hellwisp, I could be wrong. But probably Hellwisp. People have speedrun to M7 on bingo before. M7 and KUUDRA are very different things. You physically cannot you cannot get to Infernal KUUDRA on a bingo. That's not possible. Getting to M7 takes a lot less time than getting to Infernal KUUDRA. Like, thing with M7 is you can just grind 24 hours a day and get there extremely quickly. However, Infernal KUUDRA is rep based. My damage is not that high. Then I don't really know. Hunting doesn't make a ton of money unless you have good gear. Like, hunting's kind of in the stage of, you know, some things make like 20, maybe 30. More gear required for M7, but rep is what makes KUUDRA hard. You don't know, that's wrong. That is so, you are so confidently wrong, and honestly, I'm pretty impressed by it. But, M7 needs significantly less gear than KUUDRA does. Infernal KUUDRA needs a lot more gear than M7. And it's not even close. I believe my M7 speedrun ended up with, like, what? 1.5 billion coins net worth or something? The KUUDRA one's gonna need close to 5. Unless you can find OG Ember Armor. Yeah, that's gonna, finding the OG Ember Armor is gonna suck ass. That's gonna be a fun one. You're delusional. I can't do M7, but I can do tier 5 KUUDRA with my gear. That's because you're either suck at the game, or how? Wait, hold on a minute. What the fuck is your gear? Hold on. What's your... No, now I want to know what your IGN is. But you're the delusional one here, my friend. If you think that M7 requires more stuff than tier 5 KUUDRA, you are the delusional one. What's your IGN? What is /yeet? I can't use it. Pretty much just crashes your game. What mod? Good question. Not sure. Not too sure. Wait, I have squads. Oh, God. I don't want to do this one. I'll say it once. One time. Isle of Petite Femboys! You get it? You get once. Loot share. Why do you have to be here, CJ? No, 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 no. Bad timing, bad timing, bad timing. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Right. No, 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 no. Why do people have to be here? No, no, that's depressing. Oh, that's horrific. That's horrific. You made partner before this guy. ZJ's significantly larger than me. That makes sense. What? It would be kind of strange if they didn't. But yeah, endgame. What's your IGM? What's your IGN here, my friend? Don't call me fat. All right now. All right now. Okay. Oh god, this is gonna sound bad. It's gonna sound bad. You're not fat. You're not fat, but I can comfortably say you are. I mean, you are bigger than me in every physical aspect. I'm pretty sure. Like I am minute. I am actually minute. If you look at M7 Gear Rex versus Tier 5 Gear Rex, M7 is significantly higher. No, it's not. No, it's not. You are so unbelievably wrong. You are so unbelievably wrong, it's crazy. It is unreal how wrong you are. You do not need more than like 2 billion coins of gear at most. How much money is this making? I have no idea, and to be honest with you, nor do I care. I thought this made nothing. Well, once again, I don't know, and nor do I care. Like 20 mil for a full OG? Yeah, that's not even that bad, bro. Look at M7 Guides Discord and KUUDRA Gang Discord. I'm here talking from experience, my friend. I'm sitting here talking from experience that you do not need that much stuff to play M7. If you want to play a DPS class in M7, if you want to play an archer, or if you want to play as a mage, then yes, you need a lot of gear. You're not getting anywhere with nothing in with minimal gear as a archer or a mage. But if you want to play tank or healer, you do not need much gear at all. You do not need very much at all. How much combat do you get from doing this? Some. And once again, come on, tell me your username. If you can't do M7 but you can do tier 5 KUUDRA, I'm assuming that's because you don't actually have dungeons gear. Likewise for stun in KUUDRA. Motherfucker, you can't just play stun in KUUDRA, what? What do we mean likewise for stun in KUUDRA? You know KUUDRA has, the whole team is a DPS, right? It's just one guy also stuns. The fuck do you mean? Like, hold on. What the fuck do you mean, likewise for Stunning KUUDRA? Stunning KUUDRA is a DPS class. Everybody is DPS. Everybody needs the same DPS gear. Like, we're not saying that stun requires less gear. No, it doesn't. Why does stun require less gear? What? Stun doesn't require less gear. The only difference between stun and normal is that stun uses pick a bolus during the hits phase. That's it. That is the only difference between stun and normal. Stun literally uses a pick a bolus. That is the singular difference. I've stopped doing PV. I haven't done PVs for a very long time. Oh. Only below tier 5 they don't require turn for hits phase. For tier 5, stun also needs damage for final phase. I'm just gonna ban this guy because I can't be bothered to deal with them. I'll be real. I can't be bothered to deal with them anymore. They're just being a pain in the ass for the point of being a pain in the ass. Wasn't there a redeemable option for PV review? There was last year in October. How long is the ban? 24 hours, because I haven't figured out how to permaban people on YouTube yet. I'll be honest, I haven't actually figured that out yet. So I just put them in 24-hour timeout every day. Every time they come back, I just put them in 24-hour timeout. I haven't looked any further than that yet. The thing is like I don't need to. I don't usually need to ban people from the chat, so I just don't bother looking into it. New Glycine macro out, yeah, man. It's it even generates realistic mouse clicking sounds. It's great. It's awesome. I mean, why are you doing Glacides? Combat and a little bit of money. Can you do a PV? So, the whole thing that I just said about the fact that I don't do PVs, I stopped doing PVs a while ago, probably fucking means that I don't do PVs anymore. What time is it? It is 3:30. Well, 3:20 actually. Why did you stop? Because they just take a lot of effort and a lot of time, and 90% of the PVs are just go grind skills. It is just such a waste of time for pretty much the same thing every time. It's either go grind skills or get MP. If people want specific help with things, then they can ask. They can let me know bits of their gear and ask, and I will try and help them. But opening PV is always the same. What level do you need to be from Glacier? I'm probably going to go up to 22. Like, the XP per hour isn't great, but it's fine. What day is it? It is Monday. Or is it Tuesday? I think it's Tuesday. It is Tuesday. It's Tuesday. RCM supporting them full melee. Pretty sure significantly. But I mean, Prince, you gotta also remember I haven't been an endgame player in like 6 months now. Or like 5 months now. So I mean, I don't really know, I'm afraid. Want to play Arch in M7, but I need term, not willing to pay for carry. Should I beg my friends or do 2 gazillion tier 2s? Bro, just do tier 4s. If you're not at the stage of doing tier 4s, then you don't have the gear to be an Arch in M7. I will simply say that right now. If you are not capable of doing tier 4 E-Man, you cannot Arch M7. They touch me. If you do not have the stuff, like if you do not have the damage to do tier 4 Enderman, you cannot Arch M7. That is just simply how it is, I'm afraid. Why you started a new profile? LF reading the title. They're opening a Minecraft theme park in London. Did you know about that? No, I did not. Just do healer. So I should do healer and just be a chill guy. How much MP do you have? Because you should probably, depending on how much you have, you should probably work on that as well before you get a Terminator. But I don't know. I think I'll be able to do KUUDRA. I'm combat 23? No. 587. Get that up to about 1,000 first. Favorite weapon? Bouquet of Lies. Literally one of the best weapons in the entire game, and just nobody cares. Shouldn't M7 be like the last thing you do besides KUUDRA? I mean, M7's not as hard as it used to be. Seriously, I want to do KUUDRA. What MP should I get? I'm assuming, which, like, tier 5? Yeah, like 17, 1800, realistically. Roadmap for combat. Combat 22 to unlock the Crimson Isles. Lock in on making, I don't know, 100 or so million to be able to actually start the the daily quests. And then kind of just do dailies for a while. In terms of combat XP, I will probably be bruiser grinding. What MP should I get before doing a hype? Same as most things. About 1,000. Yeah, Bouquet of Lies is such a good weapon. Like, just everybody ignores it. Everybody just kind of seems to pretend like it's not a good weapon. And it just is. It just is. It's so good. It's so good. Hello there. You're a little close, buddy. No reason to buy it? I mean, yeah, also true. Also true, also true. It's just so good. It's just so good. I mean, to be fair, my liking for it is partially due to being a Slayer main. One second. DJ Zach with the Prime. Oh my god. Thank you so much. Holy shit. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. But yeah, like, I mean, yeah, my liking for Bouquet is probably largely due to me being a Slayer main. And even at endgame, Bouquet is the best item to spawn some Slayers with. And so that's partially due to why I like it so much, I guess. It's just good in general. It's just really good. The fuck happened in the last 2 months? People started to notice how good it is. How much you're earning with Twitch? Not about to tell you that. Tiger better than with skeleton. For an archer? Oh, then with a skeleton? No. For hunting, no. It depends on what, for what? Like, what for? Is tiger better than with a skeleton for what? Like, there is... Until you reach Golden Dragon... Thank you, Twitch. Until you reach Golden Dragon, there is no one pet fits all. In Burrs, yeah, just use a lion. Yeah, T-Rex also works, but just use a lion. It's Vampu, what's good? How's it going? Or an Anki. Anki or lion both work really well. Garden max 2 hours and just 200 hours and just skip everything. That's no fun though. There's no fun in that. It's your current net worth. 106 million. Yo, Pastor Simon, what's good, what's good, what's good? Pretty good progress. It's definitely not bad considering I haven't been focusing on money. Lion better than Anki? In most situations, yes. Let's go, Mac. What's good, what's good? How long do you think rep will take? Probably just over a month. What's your CPM like? I do love how I try and make it really obvious that I don't want to talk about anything money related or earnings, and people just really love to ignore that and just keep on asking the same fucking stupid questions. So maybe stop. I don't know, man. I do try and make it obvious. How much playtime do you have? We should be closing in on 19 hours now. It's not like the money per hour is top left. No, they're talking about real life money, Linky. I was just trying to find a new way of asking. Try and find a new way of asking one more fucking time and you're getting out of my chat. Hi, what do you plan to do for money in this profile? Rift and foraging. Do you accept SoundCloud songs? SoundCloud isn't Spotify, so probably not. You could also grind out 10 billion coins and buy a Diana setup, then speedrun through Slayers using the money and the gear, then buy KUUDRA setup and win. And what happens if Diana arrives next week for Mayor and I don't have the money to do Diana? And then I buy a Diana setup and Diana doesn't come again for the entire time that this profile's on. So then I don't have anything. Then I'm cooked. How long does the IGN change stay? 1 month. I have glitch with your mod pack. Can't see the scoreboard or chat. Is it just black? Try taking off the usually the thing that fixes it is taking off the Devonian resource pack. Could you do end nodes? Not worth it. Favorite Slayer for enjoyment? Enderman. Mining for 1 mil an hour if you can. Okay, but why would I do 1 mil why would I want to do 1 mil an hour? I mean, it makes more than that. It's close to like 8 or 9. But that doesn't seem like it was that doesn't seem like a very good idea. Yo, Axel with a rate of 10 was good. How we doing? Got a Midas now. When Diaz was mayor, I got it fragged. Now, should I put 250 mil? Probably. Because endernode mining is fun. Endernode mining is a waste of time, though. It doesn't do anything for me. Like, I do try and balance enjoyment with actual gameplay. Enjoyment with progress in these series, but, you know, if something is a literal waste of time, then I'm never going to bother touching it. What in Rift? I'll probably be doing Puffs and Vamp. Every time I show up here, I get an itch to play. It's just pretty enjoyable looking gameplay, right? Like, you can't not look at this and think, yeah, this is peak gameplay. This is peak gameplay. This is how I want to spend my days. How close are you? Pretty far. I'll probably have to go and grind it out manually, to be fair. What are puffs? Things in the mountaintop. They're the little cruxes in the mountaintop. Oh, yeah. So I can't do full planche, but I can. I did 2. That's good, yeah. I did 3. I did 3. We're making you buff. I mean, I've been able to do that for a long time. I haven't really gained any strength from streaming, to be fair. I haven't really gotten any stronger, per se. But yeah, truth be told, I'll probably have to go and grind something else for combat XP. You got something heavy in your room? Bed. Isn't bestiary faster than this? Bestiary doesn't earn me any money. You see, how can you explain to a new player that you need mining 12 in order to get combat XP efficiently? You don't. You don't need to do that. I'm gonna go sleep, take it easy. Alrighty, Axel. Well, thank you very much for the raid, and have a wonderful night. Hypixel's been having some proxy issues for the last, well, week almost. Nice desk. Where's your keyboard? On my desk. Is the profit tracker accurate? Not really. It's there. I kind of just use it to track how many shards I have. Could you play background music? There is background music on Twitch. YouTube has this fun little thing called copyright. So right now, not really. I'm currently playing. Hey, okay, that's how long is this? Oh, I'm gonna end it in a minute. It's 12 minutes long, so I'll turn it off in a moment. To be fair, it's better than Shitpiss's normal song requests. The normal ones are like a mommy ASMR or something. I'm much happier with this than other things. How do you explain to people what to do in Minecraft? Exist? You don't. That's the whole thing with Minecraft, is you don't explain to people what to do. That's the whole point of Minecraft. You exist. You survive. That's the whole point of it. Like that's why that's literally the entire reason that Minecraft is such a big game, is that the whole point of it is that you don't need to tell anybody what to do. You do whatever the hell you want. Does every person on a co-op need to farm 100 mil gold collection, or can it be split? It's individual, I'm afraid. Not what to do, what I do. Oh, I don't. Yo, Seamus was good. I don't explain what I do. What should I do right now? I'm in the exact same stage of the game as you. Choose a skill and grind it out. Farming is generally a pretty good one to do. Farming is generally a pretty good skill to choose. Considering that... Why are song requests so expensive? They're not. And they're expensive so that people actually somewhat think about what they send. But then, to be fair, they're not that expensive. You get significantly more than that per stream. If I made them basically free, then it would just be what? Channel points used to be cheaper back when I was a much smaller creator. But as you grow and your audience gets larger, channel point stuff also kind of goes up at the same time to match said audience. There is now more people here with points. What's in your hunt text? An aspect to the end. If anyone asks you, just go silent. No, I just say I play Minecraft. If they ask me what I do in Minecraft, I just say I play a server. I play multiplayer. When foraging? I won't be doing a lot of the early foraging on stream. Since foraging is not particularly an enjoyable thing, I'm doing a lot of the early foraging is just off stream, because it's like early foraging is just rooted mangrove basically. Like for quite a while it is the most boring shit. And until I get to a point where I can do helix decently. Should I stay here or watch your video? Up to you. Your choice. In the video, you don't get to interact with chat or with the stream at all. But that's entirely up to you. Took off the text pack, but I glitched, can't even see the text in settings, and I'm afraid I don't know. I have no idea, I'm afraid. I'm 70. 66.1. It's interesting that these guys give less combat XP than Treasurite Hoarders, which is odd. I would have thought that the Hoarders would have given significantly less, but they give quite a bit more, actually. They also play and say, what do you like in Minecraft? What do you say? I play multiplayer servers. That's it. If they ask what servers, I say Hypixel. That is all. Let me see. Let me try. Let me see it. I want to see what the combat XP difference is. Hold on. Hoarders are worth more per shard. 1 minute. Slash bizarre. I can't remember. I looked at it last night. Uh, 14 and 6. So they have gone back up. Last night, Hoarders and Glaciite were the exact same. Should I do a 1-plot farm or a 5-plot? 1 plot. 1 plot is better because it, 1 plot is better because it allows you to only have to spray 1 plot. I'm gonna 1-tap all of them, aren't I? Fuck. How about with you? Perfect. Do I 1-tap you? No, with that? Oh my goodness, perfect. Beautiful. Are you doing that? I probably will. It's a little higher combat XP for the time being. But more lane switches and spray is 1 hour now. It's still less downtime. A lane switch doesn't mean downtime. 2 plot works, but 1 plot only if you're Garden 11. You can get an infinite farm early before then. But Glaciite are more mindless. Yeah, but less combat XP, and I need the combat XP, so. Currently doing every crop to 100 mil collection. I'm done with rose, mushroom, and almost with wheat. Which crop do I do next? Not cactus. Fuck. Beans. The beans. That's, yeah, you gotta do the beans next. Really? Why do you... What? LF reach? What the hell was that? Where did my reach go? What good pet for foraging? Sloth. If no Jade Dragon, legendary sloth. Obviously, if Jade Dragon, you level Jade Dragons. But LFB pet? Oh, hell no. Legendary Sloth Supremacy. What does Sloth do? Okay, so Legendary Sloth, it already gives a lot of sweep, like, it gives a lot of sweep in of itself, to be fair. And a good amount of fortune. It's also got the slow start, so every 6 seconds you get a shit ton more sweep and more fortune. Your axe throws are stronger, and then there's the last perk, which gives you more, significantly more points towards Starling contests. In other words, it's a really good pet. Which part of the Rift do you like the most? Probably Vamp. If I had to pick. I mean, I'm not a massive Rift enjoyer. Like, I've done Rift a few times now. I'm not particularly a massive enjoyer of doing it lots. Makes more money than Jade Drag, by the way. Are we sure? As far as I'm aware, leveling Jade Drags is currently the best way to make money in foraging. Could be wrong, though. Never touched Rift in my 500 hours of playtime. Fair, fair, fair. Leveling Rose Dragons is better. Ain't no way that leveling Rose Dragons is now better. Is better in foraging. What? Like an NPC selling test. That doesn't make sense. How? That doesn't make sense, Shippus. What? J-Drag gives higher stats, though. How did that doesn't make any sense. What combat are you at? I want to say 18. Level 1 is... Sorry, level 1. Level 1 is 589. Level 200 is... 670. So it's almost 100 mil it's almost 100 mil difference. To be fair, how much is Sloth's difference? Issue is Sloth's kind of just useless at level 1. Have you played dungeons in this profile? No, it's 3 days old. Dungeons would give me 0 benefits at this point in time. It'd be pretty pointless. Three days on, not cats 50. Oh, my bad. No, that one's on me. That one's on me, sir. I'm sorry. You're gonna use Tiger, G-Drag, or Lion? I'm gonna aim for G-Drag, but I might end up doing Blaze. Bestiary not giving enough XP. How do I make money off Bestiary? For the tank armor, and I got the full set. Don't worry about the cat's 50. I mean, tank armor won't do anything for me, though. When I say dungeons doesn't do anything for me, I really do mean dungeons doesn't do anything for me. There is no purpose for me to do anything in there. But yeah, odds are realistically I'll probably end up with a Blaze pet. Because obviously Golden Dragons, unfortunately, like what, 2 bill. Are the shaders that make it look like some insane sea monster? Make what look like some insane sea monster? What? Huh? Sorry? I forgot that the small potato books are applied again when using Blaze. I mean, Blaze is the best pet for the Nether anyway. And, believe it or not, KUUDRA is part of the Nether. Oh, the pink colors in water. Yeah, that's just shaders. Fuck. W lag. W, a little bit of lag, it's okay. Crit Safari is crazy good for combat XP. You get so much bestiary. I know, it is really good, isn't it? Crit Safari doesn't really make any money. And I definitely don't have good tickets. And is sure as hell worse on average. I know I do get all the bestiary thing. I understand it all, and I will probably use it a bit later for bestiary. But doesn't the essence still make good money? You make about 3 mil maybe per. What's the hunting fortune? Just over 100 for common and uncommon shards. Do you get the black hole in the new foraging area? That's where yeah, it's in the Veil Shroom collection. Essence, Safari Essence. Say, if you get 1k in a run, you're getting 3 mil coins. So no, Safari doesn't really give any. The Essence doesn't really make much anymore. terms of pure fortune, how much are we looking at? 77. So yeah, we're just over 100. I think. It might be just under 100, actually. We might be at, like, 98. Now that I think about it. What are treasure hoarder shards are more Heart of the Mountain XP. So they're generally pretty decently sought after shard. Yeah, I know I could get more hunting fortune. David's cloak's expensive to level. I don't have a particularly high hunting level. And Heart of the Mountain, the Heart of the Mountain is kind of dumb. So, sorry, Heart of the Forest is kind of dumb. It feels really pointless for the perk to be at Heart of the Forest 3, but all good. All's good. Honestly, I genuinely think they should remove the Heart of the Forest perk for hunting fortune. Like, I genuinely think they should just straight up remove it. Because bringing it to Heart of the Forest 3 doesn't work. Because you get to Heart of the Forest 3 and you've just got to continue foraging because you don't have enough whispers to actually utilize the perk properly. I genuinely just think that they should fully separate the start of hunting from foraging. It just doesn't work at all. Well, once you've got that perk, you've just got to continue foraging. Is it good playing M7 with the Duplex 3 Juju? There's no way you're doing that. Without getting kicked from your parties. Surely not, right? But yeah, I don't know. Hard Forest perk for Charm Chance? Now, what would Charm Chance do for me here? Oh, Heart of the Forest perk. Oh, actually, you know, Heart of the Forest perk for Charm Chance. Yeah, swapping out for Charm Chance would be much better. Giving a different way to get that 50 Hunter Fortune, and then swapping it out for something like Charm Chance. Yeah, that'd be way better. That'd be significantly better. Charm Chance is helpful, but it's not everything. But that perk is pretty important. Are you religious? I am not. But yeah, the 50 Fortune is pretty important. And having it in a point where you've still got to go up to like Heart of the Forest 6 anyway, just to make use of it. It doesn't really make any sense to me. Like they haven't changed it. In truth, they haven't changed anything. You unlock it earlier, but you can't use it until the same stage anyway. So it kind of just doesn't make any sense. Like, they've literally just changed where it is. For Tara say, should I put my RNG meter on? I believe it's Shriveled Wasp, but could be wrong. What's the best shard right now? I think it is Hellwisp. Do not quote me on that. I do not know. I think it is Hellwisp. That said, truth be told, hunting ghosts is a very good idea because of how much fortune how much XP they give you. Unironically, hunting ghosts is a very smart idea. Second best, probably Cinderbat. Once again, I still don't really know. Because I am not in the stage of the game where I can hunt those. First time watching live, kind of nervous. When does the kissing start? Usually about 4 hours in. Take something really heavy and deadlift it. Right. You've made that one really easy, haven't you? Like, I just don't have any of that. You've made that one really easy, thanks. I have a Hoover. I, I have a Hoover. That works. Alright, chat. What? Yeah, that grape just does not work. Best Hoover deadlift stream? Trust. And let me get the handstand on. What? Why did the camera not move? No! Not great. Not great. Oh yeah, good point. I should use the plushie next time. You know, my bad. I should use that next time. I really just don't have anything heavy. Like I just don't keep anything heavy around because there's no point. There's no reason to. Ooh, you know what I should get? Your bed. Yeah, I'm not lifting that up. Like that's in a corner. I'm not moving my bed around. Let me see. $48. That should be like what, 5 mil? No. What are you drinking? Coffee. Just do pull-ups. Yeah, no worries. I'll just grip my ceiling with all my strength. I got you. But fishing stride surface is very boring and stream is very entertaining. Well, thank you very much. 5:05. It is a freshly brewed coffee. I say freshly brewed coffee. It was actually about an hour ago now, but it's still warm. Kind of. Warm is a strong word. It's not ice cold. I guess. Is more accurate to say. Let me get 48 of the. Do you mind? I'm trying to do a thing. Can you just dive, please? Okay. I know you are not trying to fight me right now. There we go. How can you drink something warm in these temperatures? Because warm drinks don't raise the body temperature? In fact, in some scenarios, they can make you colder. They can lower it. Also, it's not hot. It is lightly warm. I love it when random people decide to just join. They're not getting any rates either. I always find it amusing when people see somebody grinding something and think, yeah, I'll join in. It always baffles me. It really does. I'm genuinely kind of interested to study the way that they think. Because it's like, they're like, oh, I'm going to go and grind treasurite hoarders. There's a guy in here actively grinding the treasurite hoarders, and they think, oh, that's fine, there's enough space for 2. It's like, no, there isn't. There isn't enough space for 2. Yo, Flannel, what's good, what's good? How we doing? There is most definitely not enough space for 2. You absolute stinker. Now, the issue with treasurite hoarders is that they make good money from sell offers, but they make terrible money from insta-sell. Which, to be fair, I don't really need insta-sell right at this moment. Like, I'm pretty chill when it comes to coins for the time being. Like, I have nothing that I'm in desperate need of. Like, I can't buy anything else to, at the moment to improve my foraging rates. Like, I can buy the helixes to, upgrade my armor, but I don't have the collection for that just yet. Like, I don't have the helix collection to actually upgrade my armor. So that doesn't matter. I could get MP, but I don't really need MP for anything right now. I guess next thing is Wise Dragon and a Guardian pet? I suppose Wise Dragon and a Mythic Guardian's probably next option. So what, that's probably up to a total of like 30 mil for everything. Including talismans, probably like 150. So not even that bad. Anyway, Andy4412, thank you so much for the 13 bits. Had to make my bit count clean, W. But thank you so much. Much appreciated. Are you taking donations? I don't... actually, no, I'm pretty sure I have my YouTube chat. I'm sorry, as in donations as in-game? If so, no. If we're talking about in-game, then definitely not. Swampy, thank you very so much for the follow. How's it going? Yeah, Shippers moves around a little bit. Shippers gets around. Shippers, doesn't bro have, like, all of our audios on or something as well? Or does he just manage to somehow move between chats and get it all correct? Shitpiss is an omnidimensional being, and I think that that is acceptable as fact. Can we ban shitpiss? Nah. What's wrong with shitpiss? Shitpiss is chill. What are we saying? Why we got a problem with shitpiss? Free my boy. He's done nothing wrong. Why does Curseful already have red name? Because he meets the requirements for red name? Curseful's got like 50,000 subs. It's like 52,000. He's well over Rex. Yeah, he's well over Rex. Ship piss for president. Please God, no. That seems like a horrific idea. It'd be fun, though. Yo, Turax HD, what's good, what's good? Thank you very much for the follow. How's it going? That seems like a terrible idea. I mean, it'd be kind of funny. Kind of interested to see how the world would, develop. Or, maybe develop's the wrong word, actually. Backtrack? Vote me minister next aura. You have my vote. Let me say that. You have my vote. I will happily campaign for shitpiss. Even if it's just to see your name up on the podiums. I mean, I know your name's not shitpiss, you'd get banned immediately. But, is your name not Cock9? Oh no, that's Triple T, never mind, I'm thinking of the wrong guy. Triple T is Cock9. I can't remember what your IGN is. God, I'm getting... Hey, combat level up. Yeah, so these guys are way better for combat XP than hunting Glaciate Walkers is. Which is kind of funny, actually. These guys are way better. No, their IGN isn't shitpiss. They would get banned. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't even be able to choose shitpiss. I don't think Microsoft would, I don't think Mojang would even let them do that. Yo, Void Rush, how's it going? Was good, was good. Okay. I'm doing a lot more damage than I was doing a second ago. Understandable, I suppose. Now we're one-tapping. Okay. Makes sense. Yeah. I guess I just swap back to Wither Skeleton and beat them up now? I suppose. No, that actually does less damage than the Enderman. Huh. I guess because of the teleport perk. That's odd. Only about 1,000 more and you got the next hunting level. Oh boy. That's actually not too bad. And now my damage has gone down before. Have you been minister before? No, I wasn't able to partake in the last event. I was wrongfully detained. Honestly, it was terrible. Next aura, bro. Look, I'll be real. I'll be very real. First, I'm not sure if I'd even get elected as minister. Second, with how unless they made some major changes. Why are you hunting treasure hoarders? Mixture of money and combat XP. But like, unless they made some major changes, I'm not sure if I'd even want to try and be minister with how the perk system went in this time. How much you making per hour with this? Between 20 and 25, somewhere around there. Loki, you should campaign first, and after a week I'll campaign. Ooh, wait, that might be a good idea. Wait, that might be a peak idea. We pull a rail and celestial milk. We do what they did. And collude. We rig the votes. You should start a Road to Flame Die series. I would rather not. Hide on leaf alternative to making money. Drop is so sad. I mean, nothing. What's the reforged stone called? It's on your hunt axe. It's called Go to the Blacksmith. It's a really rare one. All one word. Look, General. Hold up. Right. I mean, there isn't really an alternative to Hide on Leaf for making money. Like, that makes the same amount that Hide on Leaf used to make. In truth. It's something. You think, well, shards will go back up? No, they're just gonna... Shards will continue to go down. Why would they go back up? I don't do PVs, I'm afraid. But I mean, this update introduced over 100 hunting fortune. So why would prices go up? Like, they're just gonna, as more people get more and more fortune, they're just gonna keep going down. Update killed hunting? I didn't say that. Update has balanced hunting. Is the correct term here. Update has balanced hunting. Hide on Leaf was so easy for early game. I mean, you can always just come and do Treasurite Hoarders. They're like 20 to 25 mil an hour. Although I'm pretty sure Hide on Leaf is also like 20 mil plus. Coralots are still like okay. Frogs are okay. But I mean, calling hunting sustainable is kind of funny, I guess. Is this a spot you can take the minecart to in the Dwarven Mines? I mean, you don't really need to take a minecart to it. Fusion, pretty good too. I mean, yeah, fusing's obviously always going to be good. I mean, this is the spawn. You just come up. And then you're here. I like men. Squads, do them on a picture of a shiny bald head plank push-ups. How do I do a plank? Okay. On a picture of a shiny bald head. I'll do. Hold up. Hold on a moment. There we go. There we go. 30 mil an hour for Hide on Leaf is good, but it's not what it was. Brother, you are early game and complaining about 30 mil an hour. Are we insane? No, this isn't right. Now I need to... Hold on. There we go. There we go. Sorted myself. Like, do push-ups but on your elbows. What the f... I mean, I can always just do that. Who is this? That's interest. That would be interest. Song request. God, I should fucking veto this. Oh my goodness. Thank you. My goat. My goat. W skip. It's definitely a song of all time. It is a song, and it was created. Unfortunately. Okay, man, my damage is so cooked. Low-key, think of it wasn't even that bad. It just is. It just is, though. What combat level are you up to now? 19. I mean, truthfully, odds are I'll probably have to just go and grind something else at some point for the last few levels. Okay, you're getting one. You get one tap, sure thing. I just don't understand. I don't understand why my damage is just so fucked. Like it doesn't make any sense. So Slayers? Nah. Probably stuff in the end. What is your opinion on Safari? Not a fan. Do hunting, bestiary? I mean, I could just go and do Safari, yeah. I'd rather not. Like, truth be told, I would rather just keep grinding this. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how fast I get to the requirements to do the Crimson Isles quest if I can't do the quest. Like, it doesn't really matter whether I get there in 5 hours or 15 hours. If I can't do the quest, I can't do the quest. So it doesn't really make a difference. It's like it gets more damage the more I teleport. Which is not how the pet works, no? Buffs transmission for 5 seconds on use. It's like it's stacking itself. Are podcast links with songs on Spotify valid? Yes. But like now I'm one-tapping them again. Just Miro's gameplay quite dark? It shouldn't be. Is this a new profile? You asked that earlier. Bro, do farming. Why would I do farming? Farming doesn't benefit me. And I mean that truthfully, by the way. Farming unironically does not benefit me. Anyone new website see what hunting fortune you're missing? I do not remember. Pretty sure I mentioned it at some point. I can't remember what it is, though. What about the health? It'll be fine. I'll be fine. It's not that necessary. Outcrow? No. Sky Shards updated? I don't think Sky Shards tells you how much hunting fortune you're missing. But, like, realistically, if you're starting a new profile, farming, yes, is absolutely the best skill to start with. However, most people who are starting the first profile, who are starting a profile, what's that cube thing do? This? This is an Enderman pet. I just haven't hidden it. Foraging? No. Farming is by far and away the best skill to start with on a new profile. Makes money without an insane... Makes a good bit of money without an insane cost or amount of time you need to put into it. Unlocks the greenhouse, which is passive money. Farming is just straight up the best skill you can start with for those reasons. Do you mean like long term? That's why I said if you're starting a profile. Best way to make money through mining. Umber and tungsten. I mean, long term, like, what is this game? This is Hypixel Skyblock. It is an MMORPG that is on the Hypixel network. Suncrest out of stock, it's on cooldown. Farming is making money with lowest brain activity per coin. Farming is just a good, simple, basic, pretty good, consistent money-making method that doesn't require all that much gear. Or an insane time. Like, it requires less time investment than mining does. And less gear than that as well. Obviously, the downside is that for something like this profile, it doesn't work. Because, first of all, it does require a decent time investment. Not a long one, but a reasonable time investment. And it doesn't help me particularly progress towards KUUDRA. Yeah, it gives me a bunch of money. But it doesn't help me progress as much as other things do. I would rather do hunting so I can get my hunting level up. Get more shards. A little easier. What causes insta-sell prices? Buy orders. When you insta-sell, you are filling people's buy order. If buy orders are really high, then insta-sell prices are going to be really high. Oh, that's so much better. After getting rid of sharpness, that's so much better. That's so much easier to use now. You can do like a speedrun to farming 50? Probably not. Simply because there's no point to it. It wouldn't make a good YouTube series. Like, with stuff like this makes a decent YouTube series. There's progression that you can follow along with. Speedrun to farming 50 is literally just get as much farming fortune, no, get as much farming wisdom and farm mushrooms. And that is all there is to it. It is literally like a 1 or 2 episode series at most. Besides, farming 50 doesn't even take that long. Like, unironically. Do you like Oreo ice cream? Not really. Are you max skills on main? Nope. Not even close. Not even close. I play extremely inefficiently on my main profile. Think of it kind of like my downtime from stuff like this. Like, stuff like these series are like kind of me optimizing the game. What you call it? My main profile's kind of like my break time. I just play the game and do whatever I feel like doing. Generally works out pretty fun. Sometimes it really doesn't. Sometimes it really sucks. But, I mean, then again, there are parts of this game that just kind of suck, and there's not much you can do about it. Right, how much is a Mythic Guardian? Rail got mining? No way! About time. Holy. I thought bro was about to finish every part of the game before he got that shit. Oh, it's okay, Mythic Guardian's literally just free. Alright, fair enough, I suppose. I might as well just buy one of those pretty quickly. Tell me a good use for hype outside of KUUDRA/dungeons. Best way to spawn half of the slayers in the game. Best way to grind bestiary. Those two are kind of its main use outside of dungeons. You still use it for an overshield. It's literally just useless now. But flay mogs. Yeah, fishing, flay is better for fishing. Oh, I mean flare grinding, yeah, but flares aren't particularly great to grind. I put flares under bestiary, personally. So, I don't know, from my perspective, the fact that it is the best weapon to spawn half of the slayers in the game, and the best in-slot item to bestiary grind with, means that it's pretty good outside of dungeons. Used to be the best healing item in the game, now it just fell off. Yeah, thank God it's not the best healing item in the game. It was OP. Hyperion's in a pretty decent state. It is still the best in-slot weapon to use for a lot of things, but it's just not the best in-slot thing to use for almost everything. Thank God it's not the best in-slot for healing anymore. You also don't need it for healing anymore. Like, hype, back before, hype was actually good for healing because you kind of needed it. You just don't need it anymore. There's nothing that needs a Hyperion's healing now. Like, unless you're trying to do things insanely undergeared, nothing actually needs that healing, that level of healing. Besides, you can just abuse Grimoire. If you really need healing, you can just abuse Gloomlock. But yeah, as I said, a Hyperion is far from useless outside of dungeons and KUUDRA. It is still a very good item. So calling it useless is just wrong. Is it OP? No. But it's far from useless. Hi, I'm coming from YouTube. Maya Moya, what's good, what's good, what's good? How's it going? I'm agonizingly bored and saw you were streaming. Well, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the Twitch chat. How's it going? So overall, you think healing revamp is actually good for the game? Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, hell yeah. The healing revamps made things way better. How is it... In what way is it worse for the game? In what way is the healing revamp worse? It's actually made combat somewhat more... more thought... You use a little bit more thought when you're doing combat now. The game is less brainless. Combat's way more fun. Rip Mastiff? Yeah, Mastiff. The Mastiff nerf yeah, the Mastiff nerf was a little uncalled for. Actually, that's not true. Mastiff nerf was very called for, thinking about it. It got hit a little hard, but It's very... Bosses are just easier now for some reason. Some bosses, yes. Some bosses, no. E-Man is harder. Blaze is harder. Tarantula is easier. And Sven and Tier 5 Rev don't matter. If we're talking about dungeons, that's because dungeons as a whole got nerfed outside of the vitality changes. Do you believe in Area 51? Do I believe that in every Area 51? Yes. Yes. What do you mean, do you believe in Area 51? That's like saying, do you believe in the Eiffel Tower? What? Do you believe that this location exists? Do you believe in this location's existence? I mean, yeah, it's a place, and it's on Earth. Yeah, it's like, do you believe that there's aliens there? No. No. No, not at all. $200 bits and you void your hunt axe. No, thank you. I feel like you're an alien. I don't think I am. I mean, maybe. I don't know, man. There's a chance. There's a chance. He's not an alien, he's just British. I mean, kind of close enough, no? It's basically the same thing. Yo, Wally XRL, what's good, what's good? How's it going? What's good? How much does this make? About 25 mil. Ish. Obviously, you know, if you had more hunting fortune, it would be better, but... At the same time, realistically, if you've got more hunting fortune, you've probably also got better money-making methods, so... I guess that doesn't really matter. Max hunter fortune is around 250-ish. Somewhere around there. Are there better methods that I have access to? Not really. And most definitely not that give combat XP. What profile is this? Title. Oh, bro, I've stopped saying read the title. I actually just straight up just say title now. What fortune are you at right now? Somewhere around 100. I'm either a little over 100 or a little under 100. I don't know. It's one or the other. Is there a point in getting above 200? I mean, yeah. Obviously. Once you get to 200, that is a guaranteed 3 shards. And anything above 200 is a chance for 4 shards. So why would you not? Excuse me, you do my song request. Oh shit, I missed it. My bad, hold it. Good luck on the profile. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Where can I find the title? Well, the same way that same place that any YouTube title is. Underneath the video. Chat, you know what, actually? It's kind of insane how much hunting has fried us. Like, the fact that people are looking at hunting and going and seeing 25 mil an hour as a level 33 player and going, aren't there is there nothing better? Is that it? Yo, old hunting has actually fried us as a player base, unironically. Old hunting has unironically fried us. I am 3 days into a profile. Like, our standards have been like, our standards have just been absolutely demolished. Because, in truth, 3 days into a profile and making a consistent 25 million coins an hour is kind of insane. I'm doing Spider and making so little money, but I'm also just unlucky, like 15 million an hour. Yeah, that's a little rough. That's a little rough. I feel like there's no complaints here. How's stream been? It's been pretty damn good. That's what you asked for. Yes, I think this is much better than how it was. That's why I'm not in the sense of I'm only making 25 mil an hour. That's terrible. I'm happy with the amount of money I'm making. Like, this is better. The fact that I'm now making 25 mil an hour compared to, like, you know, before update, I'd be making close to 50. Before Taurus Canyon, on day 3 of a profile, I'd probably be making close to 50 million coins an hour. I am much happier with making 25 because it's better for the game. Like, this is healthier for the game. Do you know any kata guides? Not really, I'm afraid. Do you think this is fairly chill for new people? Kinda. Isn't your money really good because you have insane game knowledge? No, not really. I mean, I progress faster than most players, yes, but at the same time... Like, at the same time, though, if a new player was to know about hunting and, like, have knowledge on hunting, it doesn't take too much effort to find a good hunting method. How do you not get burnt out from doing this so long? The fact that I'm streaming. Is it the money you make off content? No, it's that I enjoy what I'm doing. See, I kind of live in a way that if I don't enjoy what I'm doing, I'm not going to do it. Especially when it comes to playing games and making content. I don't have to do this. You only make hunting work because you're as insane game mechanics. Yo, what are we saying insane game mechanics? Bro, I am not good at this game. My mechanical skill at this game is horrific. I don't know what we're saying by insane game mechanics. Like, slightly better than a new player, yes, but... As far as somebody who has my hours in the game, like, I most definitely do not have insane game mechanics. Like, fuck no. What does the men channel point redemption do? I don't know. You should try it. Pretty sure this method's about to die. Yeah, maybe. Is joke? I see. Good. Why is it so windy outside? I don't know. I also use OBS. Although I don't actually clip things. So, I guess I don't. I mean, I don't have clips. I don't use clips, so... I don't really know. What about Rift do you hate the most? Oh, that's a good question, actually. Probably the farming segment. Probably just straight up the farming segments. I kind of hate it. How much rep can you get per day? Don't know. Yeah, I just go through my VODs. A fellow Rift hater. No, I don't hate the Rift. I quite like the Rift. I liked the Rift, I should say. I liked the Rift. I liked the Rift on my first playthrough. I kind of liked the Rift on my second playthrough. Now I'm on to my 5th playthrough, and I don't like it very much anymore. all of the fun of the Rift has been kind of sucked out. I'm going to enjoy using it to make money. Like, I'm going to enjoy the vampire and stuff. Want to 1v1 me in 121 sword PvP? Not really. I'm currently playing Hypixel Skyblock. Overall thoughts on the Rift? I think Rift is overall pretty fucking good. Like, genuinely, I think Rift is probably some of the better content that this game has to offer. Why can't I song request? Because it's on cooldown. I just hate every bit of progression. Don't want to stare at mushrooms. Yeah, I agree. The mushrooms part is horrific. The mushroom is horrific. The rift is sort of intended to be a one-time thing. I mean, it is, yeah. Then the paycheck from Rift hits, and you realize you need it. I mean, not really. You should add a channel point thing where you get forced to chug some horrific drink. No, why would I want to do that? What? To change the break animation? That's a changing break animations is texture packs. That's not a mod. By the way, I don't know how the hell Melon King DE spent so much time doing the mushrooms in the Rift. Like, bro is genuinely unhinged for that. Like, bro is genuinely unhinged for the amount that he did. It is insane. Would you be more in support of Rift-style content, like where you're stacked, gear locked, and get major reward? Not really. The reason that people don't like the Rift is it's because it's not a part of the main game. Like, the progression in the Rift is very much linear. There's no different ways to progress. Once you've done it, you've done it. You can't really, you know, there's no fun little progression bits and pieces. It is very much just linear. You do the same thing every time. It is what it is. Do you know a Respawn pack that could do that? No, but Google does. I mean, it depends on what break animation you want. Like, I don't know what you want. I don't really know what you want. So I can't really help you there. One question. Yeah. There is the L quest during Mountaintop. Can I use, like, Helianthus armor instead of Croppy? I don't know. I did Mountaintop on the day that it came out, and I haven't done it since. Okay, apparently any farm set. Do you prefer farming or mining? Personally, farming. So chat. Speaking of mining, I've been thinking that, honestly, I think that Heart of the Mountain should get a massive rework to work more like how Heart of the Forest works. Because I'll be real, Heart of the Forest grinding is so much better than commissions. Like, the contest system is being, like, having commissions is just the absolute worst. It really is. Oh my god! Chrono Egg with the 5 gifted. Holy shit. Okay, that's insane. Holy. Thank you so much. God damn. Fucking hell. Much appreciated. Good lord. That's a lot. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh my, that's 5 out of 10 for you to wear a maid. Oh fuck, I forgot about that. I may have forgotten about that. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. But yeah, like, I think Heart of the Mountain should work similar to Heart of the Forest. I find commissions to just kind of be a little boring. Like, I like the fact that when you're doing a Heart of the Forest, you progress you just forage and you progress. Like, the contests are there, and the contests do speed up your progress, but you also just progress whilst you forage. Like, you break trees and you progress. And that's great. I think the commission system works very well, especially narrative. You're doing tests for your king in terms for rewards. I agree with that, but I also think that they should make it so that you also just gain Heart of the Mountain as you're foraging. Or as you're mining. Not just commissions. Like, the commission system is fine. I have no problems with commissions, but I feel like they should change it more so commissions are like contests. Commissions make it significantly more efficient. and you are missing out if you're not doing commissions. But you are also gaining Heart of the Mountain whilst you're mining at the same time. Because I don't know. I find it, they just kind of suck. Commissions are just kind of boring. Do you think you get enough powder? Yeah. Powder's pretty easy to get now. I'll be back in a bit. Alrighty, Borgus. Well, see ya. I lost 12 mil net worth, 6-year profile, and quit. Recently got back into the game and gamble for fun. Dropped a legendary Ender Dragon. I'm not RNG carried. You sound like you're RNG carried. Could be wrong. But you do sound like you're RNG carried there. But I don't know, man. I don't know. They would need to nerf the XP from commission, so you'd be incentivized as a side bonus to do them rather than being necessary. Yes, but I don't think that's a bad thing. Like, make it so that you can, if you don't want to do commissions, like, you don't have to do it. It's just significantly less efficient. Like, I think foraging's fine to not have to do contests at all, if you really don't want to. But make it significantly more efficient to do commissions as well. It's not that it would make it less annoying, because you could sit in one spot and not need to TP around the map, which is really hard early game. I don't think that's necessarily too bad. You gain milestone, you gain commission milestones pretty quickly. Do you edit your own videos? I do. You get commission milestones pretty quickly. Yeah, I think it'd make a pretty cool, cool change. And to be fair, mushrooms are overhated in the Rift. No, the hell they're not. No, they are not. But yeah, I genuinely think the Heart of the Forest is part of the reason why I really like, how much money are you trying to get to? Around 5-ish billion. I think, Heart of the Forest is part of the reason I genuinely prefer foraging to mining so much. Cool, now we can't deal damage to any of them. Alright, I just gotta make sure he can't hit them at all. There we go. Right, problem. What about endgame? Do you like endgame mining or foraging more? Mining, because mining's more fleshed out. That's kind of an unfair question. Why are you doing treasure hoarders? Combat XP and money. That's a bit of an unfair question. Mining has an entire extra island. You selling or fusing these shards? Mostly just selling them. I haven't even looked at fusions, I'll be real. But yeah, it is a little bit of an unfair question to ask. How tall are you? 5'6". Like, is Rev still better for combat XP? Yes. I'm taller. Most people are taller. 5'6" is very small. That does not surprise me. I redeem squats. Oh shit! Right, my bad. Could be an optional thing where some shady person offers you benefits to you rather than the king. It could be a permanent change to your progression structure that would make it a trade-off for early game ease and greater benefit when you have much better gear. Can you do a side flip? Not in this room because the ceiling is very weak. Like, well, I mean, the floor is not that strong. Why aren't you using the metric system if you're British? Because British people are fucking stupid and we use both systems. We don't just use one system. We use both of them. Anyway, about that maid outfit. What about it? What about it? What about it? Blaze question, do I put Kaim on daggers or Ragax first? Ragax. Ragax is way better. There we go. I just joined. What am I seeing? Squats on the ceiling. Don't worry about it. What is going on? We're squatting on the ceiling. I wouldn't worry too much about it. I'm making less coins than you on 20-second Tara bosses. I mean, to be fair, 20-second Tara bosses is reasonably slow. But, I mean, how much magic find do you have? And how many bosses have you? How many bosses are you averaging this over? But, I mean, either way, that is still pretty unlucky. That is still pretty unfortunate. There we go. How much you making out by hunting treasure hoarders? About 25 mil. Ish. Might be slow spawn times. I mean, it could be, I guess. 60 to 80 per hour. Okay, yeah. Then to be fair, you won't make that much money. With Tarantula, you want to be averaging... To make good money from Tarantula, you want to be averaging close to 200 an hour. I mean, obviously more Magic Find as well, but... To actually be making decent money from it, you're looking close to 200 per hour. 10 gifted for hottest chip challenge. I would... No, they kind of suck to get your hands on. It's crazy the hoarders make more, but it takes less setup. They can make more. Tarantula realistically is also a very RNG related, and Treasurite hoarders can die very quickly. Is it better to use Mosquito? I mean, it's better to use a Spider shortbow than a Terminator. Terminator is... I mean, I guess it's better than, like, an Artisanal. But, kind of like, order of bows that you would use for eggs is Terminator... Spider shortbow, Mosquito shortbow. Terminator's pretty bad, in other words. What do you think of Carter Pete? I don't know who that is. Don't know why, but my damage is inconsistent. I don't know how to change it. No, I had no idea, I'm afraid. Where do you do treasure hoarders? 1 second. So you got the Iron Man area up here, which is directly above spawn. This is spawn right here. This is spawn. And I get good rates. Damn. How much? Do you know what good magic find would be? Like 250. Anything above that. Like realistically, anything above 250 is pretty decent. It's not great, but it's decent. Workable. No, they're talking 400 magic find. You can't do 400 bosses an hour. How does one get 400 magic find? A lot of gear. A lot of gear. Let me do some selling actually. Let me do a little bit of, you know, I'm gonna turn off the insta sell ignore on these guys. Let me do a little bit of let me put up a quick sell offer. Okay, can you stop? Sir, thank you. Being difficult. 110 bosses an hour easy. That's it? I would have thought it would be... with 400 magic find, I would have thought you'd have a lot more than that. Treasure hoarders are dead as fuck. No, they're not. That's just not true. I don't hype spawn? Oh. I mean, maybe for players later in the game, they are. But for somebody at my stage, they are sure as hell not. How much MP do you need for a tier 4 E-man? Like 800 plus? A week is a long time. Most enjoyable money-making method in the Rift, Vampire. Like, obviously, yeah, it's way more, if you're comparing it to when it came out, then yes, it's dead. Obviously. But it also only came out a week ago, so. Do an E-man with Vorpal and All for One, Final Destination, and E-man pair. Why in God's name are we using All for One? I mean, like, to be fair, I guess, now that you don't use Drain, All for One's not awful. It's still less damage than tier 6 enchants, but... It's slower spawns, because no champion. Less damage than tier 6 enchants. No vitality from Drain. Did they change One for All name? No. Tier 6 enchants are hella expensive. Motherfucker, what the hell are we talking about? I'm poor. That is a different level of poor. Cat to 33 with 950 MP, mainly playing F7, trying to get to Cat to 36. What should I get more? More MP or a Greg? Get yourself to about 1k MP and then Greg. Drain isn't important? Not as important. I mean, it's still good, but it's not a, it's not something that's going to keep you alive anymore. I need to put down iron minions. I need to get a personal deleter. Because these guys are really annoying me. I mean, to be fair, I guess that doesn't really matter, because I won't be doing these in too much time anyway. Have you seen Spider-Man Brand New Day yet? Nope. I haven't seen a Spider-Man film since Tobey Maguire. And I don't think I really care to, I'll be honest, actually. Favorite movie? Probably Lord of the Rings, Two Towers. I'm not particularly a movie person, I'll be real. Like, I'm not particularly a movie person. I don't really want to sit down and watch a whole movie. I'd rather watch either a series or just, or be, in someone's stream. I'll be honest. Favorite series then? Soul Eater, the anime series. God, I mean, I really hope that they give it the Brotherhood treatment and actually faithfully adapt it at some point. But until it changed, like until it deviated, it was so good. I mean, to be fair, do you play anything else other than Minecraft? Not often. Definitely not often. I don't usually have the time to. Every now and then, something like Ultra Kill or Warframe. Used to play Destiny 2, RIP. And Subnautica 2, but obviously that's kind of in very early development at the moment. Have you watched the Lord of the Rings series? Some of it. I watched like a couple of episodes and didn't really bother finishing. Didn't like it much. What's your average ping? Between 100 and 150. Did you play the ball called Elden Ring? No, I haven't played any FromSoft games. Actually, I genuinely haven't played a single FromSoft game. Subnautica is an amazing game. It is easily up there as one of my favorites. I don't think I can call it my second. It's top 5 for sure. It's for sure top 5. But I don't think I could put it above. I don't think I could put it above Destiny. And obviously I can't put it above Minecraft. Because let's be real here. I genuinely don't think that any game will ever dethrone Minecraft for me. It's just such an Minecraft's just such an insane game. Like, whether it's survival, whether it's Skyblock, whether it's PvP, whether it's like SMPs, anything. Like, there is just so, like, mod packs, single mods, there's so much to this game. That I don't know. I don't think I could ever see any game being better. More, except for the Thalassophobia. I mean, I really do like Subnautica, too. I think it's going to be awesome when it's finally finished. I'm very hopeful. That's for sure. Very, very hopeful. It's number 3 for me. Fair. Are there not other methods to make more than 20 mil an hour? Not that also give me decent combat XP. Bro, the OG Jacksepticeye's OG Subnautica series was absolutely amazing. Although that being said, it's not his favorite. It's not my favorite series. Do you think flares are even worth it right now? They're not great. It's not my favorite series from him. His Bloodborne series is so much better in my. I like his Bloodborne series that's my favorite, I think. But also, by the way, I want to say I'm making 25 million coins an hour right now, and 25 million coins an hour on my 3rd day on a profile is, in my opinion, pretty good. Tier 5 Rev gives some of the best combat XP per hour. No, they don't. They give some combat XP per hour, but it's definitely not some of the best. It's okay at best. Tier 5 revs are worse for combat XP than floor 6. I also don't have the gear to do tier 5 revs at all. If you didn't need to do combat XP, what other shard would you do for money? I don't know, I'd have to look at it. I'd have to look at them. But I'll be honest, I kind of enjoy this shard. It's pretty fun. And once again, 25 mil an hour is pretty fucking good. Should pest farming be nerfed? I think it's alright how it is now. I'll be honest, I think it's actually okay. Did we find the website for Hunter Fortune? Nope. What do you think of the Rift lore? Good. Very good. Oh, actually, you know what? I might put Black Ops 3 as up there in one of my favorite games of all time. Black Ops 3 is very much a love it or hate it game. But its zombies mode was absolutely phenomenal. Do you ever plan on doing a mining type here in the future? Probably not. But yeah, it's fuck. Lacosum, thank you very much for the follow. Was good, was good, was good. I love your mod pack. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. I'm glad that people like it. I'm glad that people make use of it. That's good. Got 360 from my garage sale, and didn't have the Wi-Fi adapter or Ethernet cable. Because of that, I was unable to download any of the Black Ops 1 Zombies maps other than Kino. 100, holy W. Has 23k downloads. Yeah, it's definitely not doing too bad, holy. Do you also enjoy the rat in it? I would be so much richer if it was ratted. God, just think about it, chat. 23,000 downloads. I should have ratted that shit, trust. I mean, to be fair, putting a rat on Modrinth is extremely difficult. How much have you made from the Modrinth pack? Oh, wait, chat. Okay, so to anybody that, by the way, I just want to say, what's the pack called? Fire's mod pack. To anybody that thinks that Modrinth, you actually like make any form of money off of it, give me a second. Give me a second. To anybody that thinks like you make genuinely decent money off of Modrinth, let me just double check that I haven't got any like personal details on here. Because that wouldn't be very good. You make money? Yes. You make money from certain things on Modrinth. Yeah, you don't really make jack shit. Let me just say that. You do not make very much at all. Like from the mod pack, this is the mod pack. It's more than I was expecting. I mean, you've got to remember that I also have what'd you call it? Where is it? Like I also have Fire Sky as well, which has 8,000 on it. Like I have multiple other mod pack. I have multiple other things. There's this, which is 400. 1,000 on there. 3.7 on Dark End. And then 22 on here. So I do have multiple other things, but yeah, you really don't make anything from it. Bro's leaked his personal email address and bank info. Well, that's just not true. Chad, to put it into perspective, I have made more money from the fact that I have a Winecraft code than from Modrin. Let me just say that. You have a Winecraft code? I do. I have, it's pretty bad. Oh, bro. It's kind of funny, it's kind of funny. I currently am full-time, yes, but that's simply because getting a job is difficult. Like, finding a job in the UK is not particularly that easy. It's rough. Let me just say that much. It's rough. Next plans for this profile. Once I've got... I mean, I'm kind of just making money on the way to getting Combat 22. If I can make, like... If I can get a good bit of money on the way to Combat 22, then I can start L's Quest immediately, which is great. But downside is I need, like, 150 mil, which is not so great. Although, we are about halfway to Combat 20. And we've made 30 mil so far this stream. So, I don't know, man. What's your Winecraft code? Codefire. It is, it's Codefire. Is this new profile? Yes, indeed. Are you going to go and get hype on this profile? 50-50. If I need to get it, I will. But I'm going to try and avoid it. How old is the profile? This is day 3. It is 2 days and 1 hour old. Any ideas for after KUUDRA? Chat, let's do a little bit of roleplay. Let's do a little bit of roleplay here. So, after KUUDRA, I'm gonna look at this menu. Then I'm gonna look at this menu. Then I'm gonna look at the profile. I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna do. Join my party or invite me. I want to do this too. Then go and do that. Then go and do it. But this isn't a party money making method. This is a solo one. Do you have Nick's series planned in your head? I do. I do. We're going back to dungeons again. And potentially doing a little tiny bit of idea stealing. Well, okay, when I say stealing, borrowing. Changing the bare minimum. Isn't reputation going to take over 2 months? No. A little bit of borrowing. Nitro's cats? No. Today is the first time I get made good money with hunting. W. The series is going to be back on the main profile. We won't be starting a new profile. It'll be back on the main. That being said, it'll be somewhat starting from 0. Skill lock dungeons? No. Oh, but Solo's Cats 50? No. But let me just say, it's not Cats 50. It is on the main profile. It's not Cats 50. I'm going for Mage. Don't like KUUDRA, so I'm not to invest in this. Fair enough. What was I gonna say? However, chat. However, after that series, that might be the last time we see the main profile for a very long time. That might be the last time we see the main profile for a very long time. Because unless somebody else takes the idea before I get the chance to do it, we might have a bit of a long-term project. Didn't you sell everything? When I say main profile, I'm talking about the profile that I play on the most. This one. My pomegranate profile. It is now almost 3 months old. It is 100% Iron Man. It is 100% not Iron Man. All dungeons are in GVid? Nope. I keep forgetting to add my other alts to my profile. I need to do it somewhere. Will you ever do an Iron Man? Maybe one day. Best way to get rep for Mage. Same way as you get rep for Barbarians. Dailies. Oh, co-op with a femboy, right. Man, you should see the other one. You should see my other alt. Can you tell me the idea so I can copy it? Nope. We've got communal femboy and personal femboy. They're my 2 alts. Get help. No thanks. Okay, look, to be fair, I had a lot of fun with those profiles. I went around people's islands whilst they were streaming on them and just started visiting them or friending them. It was very entertaining. How tall are you? 5'6". If someone guesses it, will you lie? Probably. Mod use PVs would be Skyblock profile viewer. Why are we looking at the guy? That's not the guy that threw my clover helmet into the void. This one is. This is the one that threw my clover into the void. Personal Femboy is my other alt account. You're so short. Yeah, I'm aware of that. Thanks. I have, how will you rate Safari as a money-making method? Badly. Safari is, as of right now, Safari is absolutely horrific for money. If that's your account, does that make... No, it's my alt account, so they're my personal fanboy. You know? How are you going to get 12k reputation, dailies? The same way that anybody would get 12k reputation. I do my dailies. I'm going to be abusing some funny items. How long does that take? It'll probably take about a month. Because I can't do all of them. Do you think Raven Guard is good? Yes. Yes, I do. I'm not going to sit here and say it's perfect, but looking at it from a beta perspective, looking at it from the perspective of it is not a complete game, and it was in beta testing for a weekend, yes, it's very good. However, obviously, it needs a lot more content. It needs a lot more content to be considered as actually good. Is this a new profile? Yes. Overall thoughts on the Skyblock resource pack? I'm getting used to it. I don't mind it anymore. It's got a couple of ass textures, but I don't mind it. I'll be honest, I don't mind it anymore. A black hole hunt still makes 20 miles an hour. Quite a lot of them do. As a test of concept rather than spending a ton of time. Yeah, exactly. Like that's what I'm rating it on. I'm not rating it on a I'm not rating it as a completed game. Why are bows perma-loaded with arrows? Yeah, it looks a little goofy. I'm not a fan of the bows. But yeah, for what it was, I really fucking liked it. I mean, I made 2 videos on it. It was out for a weekend, and I made 2 different videos on Raven Guard. I fucking loved it. I thought it was really fun. God, its balancing was horrific. But it was fun. It was a lot of fun. Thoughts on them pushing to 120 to 1.26? It's fine. I don't think it's particularly a problem. Most mods are already updated to 1.26, so I don't see a problem. I mean, most people already play 26.1 anyway. So, you know. The wig with the tier 1. Holy goodness, with a gifted tier 1, actually, to Demon Bun. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Great heavens. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. What is 1.26? Oh, yeah, sorry, it's 26.2, isn't it? It's what... But I'm not used to the naming scheme, okay? I'm not used to the naming scheme. How much you make from subs? Depends on the currency the person uses to buy them in with. I don't think I'm at liberty to share my split though. But it depends on the currency that people use to buy it with. I'm using no frills, yes. Three more subs and you have to wear his maid costume and oh, okay, yeah, right. I did forget about that. Can I have half your income? Oh, hell no, I need that, bro. Subs have localized pricing? Yes, indeed. It's really stupid. If I were to get on a plane and holiday into, like, somewhere in the Middle East or something, Odds are I would be able to donate a lot more, a lot of subs for the same amount of money. Or go to like India or something. I'd be able to donate a lot more subs for the same price. It's very different. It's kind of cooked. Two squats and you scream that you like tall buff tomboy. Okay. Okay, I feel like we're taking... I feel like we're going a little far sometimes with this squats thing. No need a card linked to the region you're in? Well, you'll have to give me a bit of time, but I'll get there, trust me. But just remember, chat, just remember, if I ever go missing for a few months, and suddenly people start getting gifted, like, hundreds of subs from me, just know that I'm probably in Delhi. I've moved to Argentina. That wasn't very fun. How do I upload music on root note? No idea. Considered a good hunting fortune? Now, probably over... I mean, nowadays, over 200. Ooh. What do we got? Once again, you got 1. Okay. I love tall and buff tomboys. Yes, 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 indeed. We're finally switching it up. At least it's women this time. You know... No fanboys? The song, the request was tomboys. The request was tomboys. $200? How? Level, Heart of the Forest, David's Cloak, attributes, some more attributes. How much sawdust is maxed? Dunno. Safari belt. I'm pretty sure that's it. 181 is max with no conditional. Okay, yeah, but we obviously, you know, we don't add, like, we add conditional though. I always calculate off of including conditional. I'm pretty sure you can get up to nearly 250, right? Something around there. It's really easy to blast past 200, yeah, exactly. $244.6. I was... You know what, actually? My estimation of 250 is actually insanely close. That's wild. Greenhouse needs a massive nerf. Greenhouse needs a huge nerf. Which one's Starborn again? Oh, that one. Right. Oh yeah, right, of course, the bestiaries as well. I wonder how the bestiary for these goobers is doing. Actually, how much have we made from hunting so far? 124 million coins from hunting so far. Alright. You won't catch me complaining. Pretty sure that's more than my net worth, but whatever. I'm lying, by the way, because obviously I've got all of this shit in here. The one in the canyon is 2x Hunter Fortune. I mean, it's 2x its Hunter Fortune. It's not 2x your Hunter Fortune. It's 2x its own hunter fortune. How are the chickens? I don't know. They're in Portugal. Heard pest farming is nerfed. Is it still good for money? Yes. Have you been down to the temple yet? I have. Yo, I am 9,000. Was good, was good, was good. How are doing? Prices are going down. Prices are definitely tanking. How do you get pressure resistance to do that? Scuba gear, Heart of the Forest. That's about it. That's about it, yeah. Just scuba and Heart of the Forest. Because you are streaming it. You raise a good point. I don't like it when people do that. Oh yeah, right, Pressure Talisman. Do you like documentaries? To some degree. Depends on the documentary and what it's on. Some, yeah, absolutely. All my fuse flips are dying. Unlucky. Do you know if Playslayer still makes a lot? That depends on how good your gear is. If you have enough gear to make if you have good gear, then yes, it still make. I mean, okay, define a lot. Define a lot, because yes, it still makes a lot, but it doesn't make very much compared to the price of its gear. Comparatively, no, it doesn't make very much. But outside of that, it is pretty good. You can buy Forest Essence. You don't need to be Cast 20 to buy Forest Essence. Do you have multiple money-making methods with hunting to cycle through? Not really. I haven't really bothered with getting multiple right now. One die you want to drop. Don't know, actually. Don't know, probably Celeste. My shit's mid-hab 5, base infernal, Kime 3 daggers. MP? I mean, it'll make something. It won't make a ton. Like, it's not. You're not going to be like 80 mil per hour kind of thing. But 60 might be doable. 1,300. Never mind. Okay. Get that up closer to 1,800. You had to dye all your IRL clothes one dye for 1 year. What would you do? Honestly, probably just pure black. It's the easiest. It's the easiest and it fits the most situations. You can wear pure black casual. You can wear pure black formal. It simply fits the most situations. Get one Skyblock item, what would it be? Oh, we went over this. It was the Emerald Artifact. Should I just invest in something else for coins at this point? Probably. I said the Emerald Artifact last time I was asked. Because I truly don't think that there is a better answer. Combat. Okay, so it's 56% of the way to combat 20. And I can go to the Zealot Bruiser hideout once that's ready. I mean, I won't really deal any damage in there. So I can't really start that yet. Although, then again, I suppose... Nah, I definitely won't have the money. When in doubt, come to pest farming. Trust. Most of the YouTubers I asked had way worse answers. Yeah, what were their ones? How do you fill up thunder bottles? You get hit by thunder. Well, you get hit by lightning, actually. Best dye for all your clothes is holly. How? Emerald artifact gives plus 20 coins every minute. Yeah, exactly. How does that happen? Floor 7 and M7 have lightning. The Thunder Fishing Sea Creature has lightning. Can't remember what other ways that you can get struck by lightning. Why decide to quit Hypixel? Fair enough. Just that beautiful green would go crazy. Issue is with that, though, is that it's just not that applicable. Coins per hour? Probably about 20-ish mil right now. 20 pennies every minute? Why would one coin be 1 penny? How did you get to the... Hypixel has decimal point coins. Like, you can go into the decimal points. So why would 1 coin be 1 penny? Is 30 mil with Starfall? I don't think that's true anymore. Not sure if that's true with current shard prices. Plasma bucket can generate infinite energy. Also true. I don't know, UK currency, not your currency, neither do I know mine. But my point is that my point still stands that what you call it? Why would 1 coin would realistically be $1. Like truth be told, 1 coin would be $1. Considering that, you know, 1 million coins is just 1 million coins. It's not like 1 million coins is... If you're to convert, it would be $1, realistically. If the item was to be moved to real life, it wouldn't actually give you 1 coin, would it? It would give you 1 currency. Aspect of the Void with Ether Warp, just a better item. You can just steal ship and Ether Warp through the roof of the bank. But why would you want to risk that when you could get paid $20 a minute? Why would you want to risk committing crime when in the amount of time it'll take you to Ether Warp into a bank and Ether Warp out, you would have probably, like, if we're being real here. Wait, what? If it's not 1-to-1 if it's not a 1-to-1, it would be higher, if anything. I don't think a pure gold ingot would be worth 30. That's also true. Why are you grinding them? How much they make? It's more for that it gives a little bit of combat XP alongside a little bit of money. It does both for me. And I can't access the Bruiser hideout yet. And the rest of the drops? There's drops. I mean, Starfall's better than anything else. There's definitely... Yeah, it's definitely got drops. PC specs, it is... did you buy it specifically for Skyblock? No, I've just kind of upgraded it over the years. Right now, it's sitting at 3070 Ti Intel i7 10700K. And 32 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM. Hunter Fortune, just over 100. Hold on a minute. $3070, that's a solid GPU. I mean, I kind of need a solid GPU. Do you think you'd ever stream TikTok? Hell no. Not a chance. I am never dealing with TikTok chat in my life. Not a chance. Did you build it yourself? I did. $50,000 is, I mean, 50,000 shouldn't take all that long, but I don't know that I can be bothered. What? Staring at the sun tomorrow? Probably not. I like my eyes. Hear about the Calamity? I know, it sucks, right? It sucks. I'm gonna admit, Calamity was good. Oh, wow, there's a lot of Calamity stuff that... Do you want to die for me? Thanks, buddy. Right, that should be fine for coins for now. I'm gonna go sell off all of this. Calamity, it's a Terraria mod. I should probably look into continuing with foraging. Think Kai and Speed will ever beat all their bosses? I mean, probably one day. It might take them a minute. But probably at some point. Hey, we're up to 42 sweep. Not bad. Oh, the forest slot. What? What is your strat? Are you just playing? I'm leveling up Heart of the Forest and hunting for money at the same time. I'm going to go to the Rift tomorrow. 1 minute. Yeah, I'm going to go to the Rift tomorrow. And that should be about everything there. I didn't want to start playing Hypixel Skyblock because I thought it was normal Skyblock. No, I'm with you. I also thought it was normal. And as it would turn out, it's not. So, GG, I suppose. Right, I need to go and, I need to work on my Helix collection. Unfortunately. Biggest, most controversial Skyblock hot take? Don't know. Why aren't resetting it to make a new, to go foraging, to make a, I'm gonna be honest, forgot that that was the thing. I'll be real, I completely forgot that you could do that. Okay, I mean, 489 sweep is actually not too bad, considering. Like, considering current stage of game. 410 logs isn't terrible. Could it be better? Yeah, but, like, I'm Heart of the Forest 4. Holy TPS. Heart of the Forest 4 with basically none of the Helix stuff unlocked. This isn't bad. Holy TPS, by the way. No one rage baiting you in your YouTube chat today? No, I'm pretty glad about that, actually. Oh my god, holy TPS. What the fuck? Do you think the early game is in a good state? I mean, early game is at a much better state than it was. I have only 380 sweep with foraging 46. Okay, that's a little bit cooked. How? Actually needs to work on player retention. No, I think they've got that. I think they've got player retention pretty well done, actually. I'm pretty sure they've kind of got that solid. You don't like free clip farm? I mean, I don't really clip farm. I just exist. Once I'm finished with my stream, I go back and see if anything interesting happened. I mean, new players. I mean, once again, new player retention isn't necessarily a bad thing. The people that leave the game are the people that don't like the game. I'll be completely honest with you. 1 in every 25 players I see quit. That's good. That's very good rates. What are we talking about? Only 1 in 25 quitting is extremely good rates. For a grind-focused MMORPG, that's very good rates. Like, I'm not saying that Hypixel's perfect. No, it's got a lot of things that it needs to fix up. Like, a lot of the skills aren't great. with how many players Hypixel has. It's Hypixel Skyblock is a Minecraft server within Minecraft. Well, no, Hypixel is a Minecraft server within Minecraft, and Skyblock is a game in a server. Like, keep that in mind. Hypixel Skyblock is a game inside of a server inside of a game. Like, just... I'm not sitting here and saying it's perfect. Because it definitely isn't. But if you're expecting it to have a lot of players, then it realistically will never. It's just not that type of game. Stop playing this game and stop liking and thinking playing again? It's fun. Most of the people buy Minecraft to play Hypixel only. No, they don't. What? What? Most people in Minecraft don't even play servers. Don't play, actually, yeah, most players of Minecraft don't even play servers. And for the ones that do, most of them play SMP servers. There's a decent PvP audience. But most players are just survival. Or hardcore. Why are you foraging? Heart of the Forest XP. Little bit of coins. I need to level up my Helix collection. That's about it. I like foraging. Bro, Hermitcraft is great. Unironically, Hermitcraft might be possibly my favorite Minecraft-based series. Actually, no. Probably behind the Life series. All of the Life series are really fun. Oh, how do you have 450 sweep already? Sweep from Heart of the Forest. Little bit of sweep from Vulture Shard. Sloth Pet. Axe. Armor. This stuff. So I want to know, I've been thinking of resuming Skyblock, don't know what to do. I'm too overwhelmed, the new hub is shit. Can you tell me what I need to do? Decide on a skill and grind it. Decide on a skill and just focus on that one, basically. Would you support Hypixel adding cross-pay for Bedrock players? No. Bedrock and Java Minecraft are fundamentally different. And it simply wouldn't work. To put it simply. It would not, it just wouldn't work. They are fundamentally different games. Ever tried Crafters MC? I can't say that I have. Can't say that I have. G6, P6 worth? Probably. Like, as cool as it would be to like, have Hypixel get more players from Bedrock, it just wouldn't work, man. It just wouldn't work. Like, they would need to recode the entire game just for Bedrock. I can see Bedrock working because of the similar mechanics. Bro, no, Bedrock is a different game. Like, I'm not saying that Bedrock has different mechanics. I'm saying Bedrock is a different game. Is this max efficiency for the new island? No, I'm not even halfway to the max efficiency. Bedrock is literally a different game to Java Minecraft. You should use more right-click with Sloth. You're not wrong. I really should. Petalfall makes it so I can clear the big trees in Galatea and I can't go forever. I haven't unlocked I haven't got the money to get more so much Petalfall yet. How much for you to eat a spoonful of mustard? Yeah, I'd rather not do that. Different code? I don't even know if it'd be possible. Hypixel vanilla with plugins? Yeah, exactly. Like, when I say they're different games, I really mean they're different games. It's not just a little, oh, they're a little different. They work a little bit differently. No, they are fundamentally different. How do you get Petalfall? It's from contests on this island. Sloth removes right-click penalty? Nope, Sloth just gives you more sweep on right-clicks. I know it's a different game. It's like one plugin for crossplay. No, like, okay. It's... Are we sure? I don't think it is, though, is it? Like, I genuinely don't think that it would work like that. Geezer MC would not be able to support Hypixel. Yeah, I don't think it's... How are you breaking so fast? Describe your setup in 10 seconds. Full groovy fig. One of these guys. Some of these guys. One of these guys. And a couple of attributes. That's to answer the question. I need to I need to look into getting, what's his name? Bunch more. I mean, to be fair, it's not worth me doing Helix for a little while yet. I need to do a bunch more Mangrove before I can even consider Helix. Like, I'm gonna get myself up to at least 1 million Helix collection before I actually come onto this island properly. That being said, I am going to continue doing Helix for one simple reason, and that is collection. Why Mangrove? Jade Dragon. Jade Dragon leveling is very good with foraging. Oh, okay. Probably should have seen that one coming. I might be into that friend. Well, get out of them. Sorry. That's pretty cool. You should tell them. Force them to sit down and tell them to their face. You could do Tiki Shard grinding for 35 mil an hour. No, I don't do the damage for that. Second, I don't want to. I don't have the mana or the damage for that. Hawkshard, almost there. 100k, so I'm about 50% of the way. Problem, I think she's straight. That is an issue. That is a small roadblock, admittedly. Where'd you farm those treasure hoarders earlier? You just go above spawn and follow the path. I'm starting Rift tomorrow. She was literally lying on top of me, but just yesterday asked for my help with how to get a boyfriend. Just lock in. Why are treasure hoarders down 30%? It's not my fault. Why Rift? Money. I got 2 petalfuls on the same tree. Yeah, that's kind of rough. Are you a furry? I don't think so. I mean, never say never, but, like, I don't believe so. Does the old item overlay still work? Not really. Do you want to play survival? No, thank you. I don't really got the time for that. Rift is good for... Rift has been good for money since the day it released. Song request? 1 second, 1 second. Then why do you meow so much? Are you straight? I think so. Could be wrong. What tier is your persona? S. Oh. Holy banger. Holy actual banger. What rates are we getting in the Rift? Probably around 30-ish. If we get a Diana, obviously that'll go up because of with Sun Gecko. But probably around 30. Which I'm pretty chill with. I'm a wolf dragon that's 15 feet tall. That's nice. I guess. Good for you, buddy. Good for you. I am not sure how I meant to respond to that. I see. Twitch talking about that girl, but isn't actually attracted to you. I had a coworker that did something similar. What? Not be attracted to you? Huh. Hey, foraging 29. Nice. You've got squats, man. But I go, but. Okay. What are your PC specs? 3070 Ti. Intel i7 10700K. Uh, 32 gigabytes of DDR4. You got Wolfpack? Nope. No need. Right. How do I get this done? For wisdom? Nope, no need. I'm not trying to get combat wisdom as fast as physically possible because there's no point to that. One. I feel somewhat like I've just traumatized myself. That wasn't very comfortable. Oh my fucking god, I'm meant to be going out in 5 minutes! Shit, fuck. Oh fuck, is it that? Fuck! Spelling. Okay. Alright, goodbye chat. Goodbye. Fuck. I may have mistimed. I may or may not have slightly mistimed this. Goodbye. We raided Curseful yesterday. Farewell.